Good afternoon, Knights, and happy Black History Month. Thank you for joining us today.
Broadcasting live from Academy Park World News Headquarters, I'm Lex.
And I'm Zay. Today is Wednesday, February 19th, and it is a day 2. And now let's go to Sarah for this weather.
Thank you, Isaiah. Today there will be a high of 47 degrees, low of 27 degrees, and expected to be partly cloudy. And now, Lex and Isaiah, what are some things having an AP that students should know about?
Thank you, Sarah. Here's a belated congratulations to Poetic 101, who scored their first victory in season opener slam competition. If you would like to watch the team in action, the slams take place at the Free Library of Philadelphia on 19th and Vine. Bus leaves AP at 2:30 and will return around 6:30, or you can meet the team there. Slams run from 4:30 to 5:45.
Credit recovery. The final session of credit recovery session for this school year starts on March 9th. If you need to make up a class, please see your guidance counselor or Mr. Starkin in room 212 to register for this session.
Seniors, if you need to make up any classes to graduate this year, this is your last opportunity to do so. Credit Recovery has 25 days of mandatory attendance from 2:55 p.m. till 5:55 p.m. This is no charge for Credit Recovery.
Safe to Say. This is a friendly reminder that the Safe to Say reporting system is always available for you to use. If something makes you uncomfortable, submit a tip. Do you think someone is going to harm themselves? Did you see something scary that concerns you online?
Safe to Say is the easiest way to let someone know that there is a problem and let them handle it. The best part is they will never know who submitted it. It's that simple. You can report by calling the app or the Safe to Say website.
Claire's Gourmet. The Claire's Gourmet fundraiser will run throughout February. This raises money for the prom, senior trip, and senior class day. Forms are available in room 245 and room 332. All orders are due back to Ms. Tallarico or Ms. Strupp by February 25th.
Spring formal tickets are on sale and remain on sale until February 28th. They are $10 each, $15 per couple. Tickets can be purchased in Dr. McCoach's room 263 or Ms. Dropp's room 332 after school, cash only.
African Students Association. The African Students Association will hold meetings every Wednesday. That's today at 2:25 in Mr. Jones' room, room 142. The ASA is open to all students of all races, regions, and creeds and wants you. See you there.
So you think you can write? Submit your best writing to AP's 4th annual creative writing contest. There are 2 categories, short story and poetry. All submissions must be typed, printed, and submitted to Mr. Crenny in 241 by Thursday, April 2nd. There will be a grand prize winner in each category. The top 25 submissions will win a participation in a creative writing workshop with published author Paul Wolfoni.
And now, let's take a break to go over to Tayani and Sonar for our Black History Month feature on prominent figures in Black history.
Thank you, Lex. Today and each day for the rest of Black History Month, we will pay respect to one man and one woman who feature prominently in the history of the Black experience in America. Today, we will discuss Amari Baraka and Fannie Lou Hamer.
Amari Baraka was an American writer of poetry, drama, fiction, essays, and music criticism. He was the author of numerous books of poetry and taught at several universities, including the State University of New York at Buffalo and the State University of New York at Storybrooke. He received the Pen Beyond Margins Award in 2008 for Tales of the Out and the Gone.
Baraka's career spanned nearly 50 years, and his themes range from Black liberation to white racism. Some of his poems draw on topics from the world of society, music, and literature.
Baraka's poetry and writing have attracted both high praise as well as criticism in the African American community. Some compare Baraka to James Baldwin and recognize him as one of the most respected and most widely published Black writers of his generation.
And now, a few words on Fannie Lou Hamer. Fannie Lou Hamer was an American voting and women's rights activist, community organizer, and leader of the civil rights movement. She was the co-founder and vice chair of the Freedom Democratic Party, which she represented at the 1964 Democratic National Convention. She was also a co-founder of the National Women's Political Caucus, an organization created to recruit, train, and support women of all races who wish to seek election to government office.
Homer began civil rights activism in 1962, continuing until her health declined 9 years later. She was known for her use of spiritual hymnals and quotes and her leading role in the civil rights movement for black women in Mississippi. She was extorted, threatened, harassed, shot at, and assaulted by white supremacists and police while trying to register for and exercise her right to vote.
She later helped and encouraged thousands of African Americans in Mississippi to become registered voters and helped hundreds of disfranchised people in her area through her work in programs like the Freedom Forum Cooperative.
Homer died on March 14, 1977 at the age of 59. 60 years later, she was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame.
That is the end of today's feature on prominent figures in Black history. And now back to Lex and Isaiah.
Thank you, Sonara and Tayani. Universal Technical Institute. Any 11th or 12th grade student who is interested in the Universal Technical Institute, please see Ms. Kaiser in the guidance office as soon as possible.
Senior scholarship opportunity. The Ann Klinger Burns Scholarship is accepting applications. Interested seniors can find out how to apply in the guidance office.
Seniors. Senior dues are $125 and must be paid before you purchase your prom ticket. You can pay the total amount at once or installments. See Ms. Tallarico in room 245 if you have any questions or would like to complete a payment.
Students, don't forget, whenever you're at lunch, please remember to take a fruit or vegetable. They are delicious and very good for you.
And now here are Jamara and Thomas with your horoscopes for today, Wednesday, February 19th.
Thank you, Lex. If you are Aries, take some time to enjoy the company of others you share interests with. In addition, devote some time to unfinished projects.
Taurus, concentrate on getting rid of that bad habit that's been driving you crazy.
Gemini, spend some time connected with family and friends, maybe over a movie.
Cancer, remember that there is always more than one side to a story. Avoid gossip today.
Leo, you will have a lot of creative energy today, so find some ways to put it to good use.
Virgo, if you keep control of your emotions today, everything will be fine.
Libra, clean your room when you get home today and organize your things.
Scorpio, be aware of the feelings of others today. Listen to their concerns.
Sagittarius, your leadership skills will be useful today in either a classroom situation or a situation outside of school.
Capricorn, be careful with money today.
Aquarius, your efforts will be noticed and admired by others today.
Pisces, a chance to show your unique talents will get the attention and respect of others.
And now let's go over to Skylar and Malik with sports.
Thank you, Jamar. Today, the boys' tennis team will work out outside on the course right after school, weather permitting. In the event of rain, practice will be in the back gym instead.
In addition, boys varsity basketball plays away. Game starts at 7:30. Everyone here at Knightline News.
Oh my God.
I'm Thomas.
Mar.
I'm Nar.
I'm Lex.
And I'm Zay. Have a great day. Now, keep those electronics out of sight, those student IDs visible, those hoods off, and those AirPods and earbuds in your locker.
And remember, in honor of Black History Month, Amiri Baraka once said, "A man is either free or he is not. There cannot be any apprenticeship for freedom."
From everyone here at the Knightline News, thank you for joining us today, Nights, and happy Black History Month.